Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Legacy of the Ancients. In the last episode, we explored the Pirate's Lair. We were successful at retrieving the sapphire coin from its depths, and we're also leaving there with a jeweled crown, the Crown of Mencella, as well. Nice. One of the two objects that the caretaker had asked us to retrieve. The last one, the scepter, is located inside the Pink Castle. So that's where we'll be off to next. Unless we somehow get another sapphire coin before we get to the castle. In any case, hello, welcome back. Let's get back over to Eagle's Hollow, sell that one club, sell our other bladed staff. Leave before talking with the caretaker so we can resupply, because healing herbs will be cheaper before we level up. Go back to the museum, level up, and then we'll head out to the castle. At least that will be the plan. And good morning, everyone. Good morning. Let's see, what can we talk about while we're out here? So, maybe it's my misremembering, and or maybe it's been fate, but my recollection of most of the times I have played this game, after retrieving the sapphire coin from the Pirate's Lair, I tend to get another sapphire coin almost right away. Like, I could swear a merchant in Eagle's Hollow will sell it. Will sell it to us, for example. I don't think it's hard-coded or anything of that sort, but I know that the first time I had bested the Pirate's Lair, I walked into the museum with a second sapphire coin, and I made the mistake of using it before it was ready, shall we say. Good times resulted in that. I did make the attempt. It was not so successful. And we'll kill this dolphin, otherwise known as a sprayfish, and then to Eagle's Hollow we go. Bit agile. Very agile. I've thought about off-screening it, the Dex training again, given how annoying some of these things are to hit. That was like 50 hit points. Alright, we need to be a little closer to land. Okay, so we want to heal up while we're here, buy some more food, store the gold that we have, we'll vendor the weapons, at least that one club that we possess, and then back off to the museum. I don't think we're allowed to cast seek spells, by the way, from here. I guess we can try, but I think the museum is too far away for it to actually work. Let's see. Let's get 100 days of food. Okay, and we want to heal. That's over in this direction. This is it. This is it. Hello, sir. Healing herbs will be much cheaper back out in Mazleton, so we'll head out to there to resupply. We don't want any spells here. Too expensive. But the weapons and armor, we've learned, do not change in cost depending upon where you go. Let's see, do you sell double mail? You do not. Oh, right, we have our great double mail, so we can probably sell one of our ring mails. For one... Oh, sorry about the viewer, I don't know if you could hear that. Looking at my legs is making the wire, my headset is plugged in using to my microphone, moving it back and forth on the table, and that's no good. Because I don't need to hear any weird sounds beyond the ones I normally make. We don't need this. Do we have anything else to sell him? I don't really want to sell one of our bladed staffs quite yet. Do you have any better weapons? Nothing there but a superb knife? could have sworn you sold at least clubs when we were here last. Maybe I was wrong about that. Been a few days, viewer. You know, I don't like talking about my health. We'll talk about it quick. I'm sick again. I had a fever last night. The past few weeks, everything has been achy. Everything hurts. I'm exhausted. A rock beetle. Let's just move south. If I had to guess, I'd say I have COVID again. Or it's just, I think the term is long COVID, because I've never fully recovered from it. I've had symptoms of COVID ever since I had picked it up some 2.5 months ago. Too far away. Yeah, we cannot cast a sea spell here. I bring this up because it's a pixie. Hello. You guys are almost always friendly. What? No. We don't need another weapon. We have the best types of staves, and until our charisma isn't a bandit. 2 bandits. You guys must be starving, I guess. I thought you to attack me. Hoping to get whatever food I'm carrying. Or you thought I'd be slowed down in the swamp. That's not the case. We'll wipe out all the things. Hugin. Nothing's friendly to this swamp. What else can you talk about, Tim? Hold on. We're almost back to the museum, so we don't have to come up with awkward things to talk about awkwardly until we're out of the museum. Let's see. Yep. Take the McDonald's sign back. Where only 10s are served. I'm sorry. I won't make such puns again. The caretaker wants to see us. Alright, so we have leveled up. But we don't want to do that quite yet. It will make all the healing herbs more expensive. Now, it does mean that we won't be able to find any new weapons when we go out to Mazelton to pre-purchase spells and what have you. But I don't care. We'll go back out there again. At the moment, I just want to leave, buy more healing herbs. We're going to want... We didn't use any, so I'm going to want to buy at least 8 of them, which is going to be about $1,200 or so. We purchased all the spells that we used while we were down in the dungeon. Man, Striker was really aggressive. An amethyst coin. Surprised it wasn't a sapphire one. There are no other amethyst exhibits to my knowledge, so you could use that to review either of them. Realistically, we would use it to play the Stones of Wisdom. At some point in the future, but once again, I will do that off screen. It's fun. I love playing Stones of Wisdom. I don't mind losing, in so much that the game doesn't cheat. So it never feels unfair. It can be frustrating when it outmaneuvers you, but it's fair. It takes guesses the same way, well, not the same way that you would, but it uses probability. It tries to understand what you might have bet, and so on. Similarly to what it thinks, well, what it thinks, what most players would probably do in that same situation. Thrust Creeper. It's not like, say, Pazak, where you are at a disadvantage at all times, and as such, it feels like the AI is cheating in that one. We'll get healed, sure. Bone Dweller. Not today. There's been so many games where the AI has unfair advantages, or it's like they didn't test the mini games that were present within it. And I've never enjoyed playing games which have such in them. But Stones of Wisdom, I never mind. In Black Silver, the stone game there felt fine too. The AI didn't cheat in that one. That was the same game they used in Quest for Glory 3, right? The same stone game there. When you played against... Oh, I forget his name now. The gentleman from the... Sambani? The Sambani, the son of the king. So I guess that makes him a prince. I can't remember his name. But you played him in the same stone game, if I recall correctly. Probably couldn't pronounce his name now if I knew it. No, I don't remember. It's been too long. I've thought about replaying that series occasionally, but I've already played through it twice on my channel, all the series. And whenever I'm able to do so, I just fire up that game series and just watch it. And that usually stops me from playing through it again. If it wasn't for the amount of time I would have to stand and cast spells over and over and over and over and over again, I might have played through that one more times. I've thought about playing through Space Quest. I have all 6 of them, and I've never played more than the first 3. So, I've been tempted to play through them, but I don't know if you guys would be interested in watching me play through the Space Quest series. Okay. So we'll take some healing herbs. You know what? We'll get 10 of them. That brings us to 22. I think, once again, 30 is the most you can hold. We will use a few of them when we're inside the castle, but hopefully not too many. And while we're here, let's see. What did we use? 22 magic flames, 16 firebolts, I think. So let's at least rebuy those. Oh, no, that was the wrong thing to press. We'll buy 10 more. Okay, now we want more dungeon spells. Let's see. We'll buy 6 Psycho Strengths to start. We will buy 5 Kill Flashes. And for our Befuddles, 10. Most of our cash has now been used, but we're still looking pretty good. Let's buy more Firebolts. Buy 8 more of them. Magic Flames will buy 10 of these. What's that bring us to? Oh, we can have more than 50 flames? I thought 50 was a max for those. Is it 100? Maybe it's 100. I mean, we won't need that many. Let's buy more Psycho Strengths. Or Kill Flashes. Either of those could be useful. Let's buy Kill Flashes. We'll buy 3 more of those. And for our Psycho Strengths, we will buy 5 more. And for our Befuddles, buy 5 more of those too. All right. Oh, let's buy 2 more Seek spells while we're here. We'll just leave Maze. Oh no, we want Mazelton's not gonna have better weapons or armor, not until we level up. At that point, the state of the world advances. So, ooh, Proton Piercer. Okay, so let's magic Seek spell. Let's save the game. I am curious, will the creature advance towards me if I save the game? It does count as an action. Let's see, put in our save disk. There we go. Side 2. And is there a creature in front of us? There is not. If I walk onto the museum, it also won't show up. Okay, let's see. Where is my code wheel? You know, I wonder. I don't remember the name of the planet. It was Bantros. Bantros is the name of the planet in Black Silver, and it is listed here as one of the planets from Legacy of the Ancients. Interesting. I never played the Questron series, so I don't know if those planets were named, but I do wonder if they're on this code wheel as well. I would imagine they are. All right, so I see Thagan. We need a turquoise now. There it is. All right, so we want to go this way. All right, and it's ring 5. So that would be 29668. Ooh. You guys can probably hear that. Let's move the... Oh, I'm sorry, viewers. I'm sorry. Caretaker still wants to see us. Yep. I think you can be told about this as well if you go to a fortune teller, in which case I believe they will also say the caretaker wants to see you, if he does. I think they're his way of contacting you when you're in the above world and not in the museum. Information. You have done well since I last saw you. By my powers, caretaker, your level is now 4. Could you just make us level like 200 and just be done with it? You can do whatever you want. If you could just magically improve us. There's probably some rules and regulations he's got to actually follow. He probably is not allowed to just do that. I'm glad you found the crown. I've discovered one more thing about the scepter. It is hidden somewhere on this continent. Okay, is there anything else? The evil warlord is apparently using the wizard's compendium to create powerful spells of destruction. Uh-oh. The warlord lives in a fortress far across the sea. It is said to be very difficult to reach. Anything else to tell us, Mr. Caretaker? No, you must do more if we can help you again. Okay. Yes. Well, why don't we use our topaz coin on native currency? You will most likely find another. Oh, and we have that sapphire coin. We should use that as well while we're here. I was just not going to do so, but there's no reason not to. Native currency first. Get a little more cash in case we do find better weapons or armor out there in the world before we visit the castle. Native currency. Yes. No. 2,000 bucks, more or less. Oh, less. 1,817. Not quite 2,000, but we now have over 2,000. Have I ever done the castle before the Pirate's Lair? I don't think I ever have. With the maps we have available, there's little reason... Well, that's not true at all. With my paper maps, my graph paper maps of the dungeons, I can generally plot my trip through them, making sure to arrive at the various healing boxes when I feel like we would have needed them, both down into them and on the return trip. As you saw, we left the dungeon with max hit points, and we didn't even use a single healing herb during our adventure. Okay, viewer. Lost displays. Let's do it. As you well know, some exhibits in this museum can be deadly, but you haven't even seen the most dangerous displays. Now, none of these displays strike me as being deadly. They can be a bit surprising if you weren't anticipating being teleported someplace, but none of them have, say, killed us or hurt us in any way. Maybe there were some that were removed from this area of the museum because such was true. Many years ago, the innermost section of this museum was blocked off. Some exhibits found there were just too dangerous. Museum insurance rates were skyrocketing. This is funny to read to me now. Back then I didn't understand what this was hinting at. Why would you even why I guess there's some sort of galactic insurance company that they would have to have paid for, right? Some Cosmos Insurance or something. Since you have succeeded where many others have failed, this part of the museum will be open to you from now on. Perhaps you have a chance. Probably you don't. This would hint that no one's really pursued at least the Pirate Slayer exhibit, or failed to acquire that coin in some time. It also would mean, based on what the caretaker mentioned, with how we're not a native, so... Oh, sorry, our gold armband hinted that since we're not a native, we have to use coins. So, no alien has come here to visit Tarmalon ever, right? Or they would be able to view that exhibit? Is the impression I got. Maybe even that exhibit would have been closed off to them. I always liked how this area of the museum is dark. No one's been in this area for a while. I remember being really nervous the first time I was walking down here. But then you get more lights, and you think you're safe. And you are. Kinda safe. Let's look around and see what's in this area. This exhibit. The test. A test for knights. Really, I've always loved the little tentacle that you see hiding around the corner to the entrance to this place. What probably a tendro snapper that we're looking at there, just waiting to eat somebody. That exhibit is why this area of the museum is actually sealed. This would be the Pegasus exhibit. We need a diamond coin. To view that one. Over here, we must look around and see what other exhibits are. I think there's 2 others in this area, if I remember correctly. There's one that requires a turquoise coin. And there might be another? I don't remember. There's our exit. The bad news is I think we'll start from that if we come back in here again. But I think we will oh. Yeah, we'll still take it to leave. Oh, a ruby coin's required for one of these. What is this? Oh, the 4 jewels. That's ominous. That's a great picture. I like that. I like that a lot. That's great. Sunset, I think, or maybe sunrise. Creepy looking tree. Mountainside. And the entrance to what looks like another dungeon. the turquoise coin, the Guardian. You're not even allowed to look at that one. You don't get a hint as to what it could be. And I think that's the last exhibit. So what is that? 4 more coins? 4 more coins, I think. Alright, well, let's go ahead and leave. If we do get a sapphire coin, we'll come back to the museum. Will be the plan. If we get it before we are going at the castle. Or at, I think the town's... I think it's called Allentown? That's near the castle. We haven't been there yet, and I think that's the last town we have yet to visit. 4 pitch strikers. We're missing all of them? Twice? Maybe it is time for us to improve our decks a little bit. See if we can get 1 more point of it. I guess it doesn't matter in the end. Well, it might matter in the end, just a bit. If we improve it just a bit. Okay, we are holding climbing gear. Let's go over the mountains. More pitch, lots of oop. Lots of oop. Been lots of oop today. And the Holy Point. Wonder why this place is called Holy Point. There must be a church here somewhere that we don't see. I'm guessing a different part of the town that we don't have access to. Hello, sir. 800 hit points is our new hit point total. So you went, so it's plus 100, plus 200, plus 300. I think 1,200 is the next one, which is plus 400. Is it 1,700 though? For the next one? I don't think so. I think it was up 400 again. I don't remember. Learn to lie, so you'll master the stones of wisdom. Probability, but yeah, lying is also important in that game. We'll skip the flip-flop today. Oops. Hello. Saintly swords. You have better weapons for us at the moment. A great flail. Okay, so we'll sell a bladed staff. We're going to sell our leaded club as well. No, we'll hold on to it. You know, viewers, something I haven't mentioned that we could be doing, but I don't do, is we could, if we want to farm for coins, we could just go to a merchant and just talk to that merchant over and over and over again. And to my knowledge, eventually, you will be offered a coin. But I've never done this. I've always done whatever shopping I need to do, and then I leave to go to a different town. Do we buy another one of them? I don't think we will. Just one. Armageddon and armor. I guess, is Armageddon considered like a holy thing? We don't need superb ring mail. We have great double mail. I guess that's another good reason to potentially do the dungeon first. When you go to the castle, you'll actually have better weapons and armor to assist you there. Meaning you'll be taking even less damage, and are even less likely to consume the amount of healing herbs you normally would be. 25 for us. We have mail already. Where is that mail going to? Merchant Square. Okay. We don't need supplies. We are... is there a bank? There's no bank here, right? No, there is a bank here. No, there isn't. There's just a vault. Okay. Let's leave. Oh, how many days have elapsed since we raided Thornberry? 104.54. Not yet enough, I think. We need to wait a certain number of days or Thornberry's guards will still recognize us. The mint, by the way, there, you might be thinking, oh, just go and rob the place again. Well, the mint will have far less money in it. Instead of, like, I think we got 16 bags of gold last time. It'll have, like, 4 bags of gold or something like that. Far less. You need to wait more time has to elapse. Before that becomes profitable again. Well, actually, I guess it's still profitable. It's just, you're not going to gain as much money as you would otherwise. If I'm going to kill the guards in town, or many of them, I'd like to make sure that there's more money waiting for us to bank to make their lives worth it. Where are you going, Jim? We're going shopping. Actually, you're going to Merchant Square. There's Langsburg. Procton Piercers. Oh, just one of you today. Oops, that was a accidental traveling south. We'll still do it. Hello, Merchant Square. We got some mail for you. I don't like carrying around the mail in so much that I feel guilty if I don't deliver it when I can. People are probably waiting on this to be delivered. No one cares in the game. Like, you're not penalized if you hold on to it for the rest of your adventuring days. But, I like to think someone's depending upon us to deliver this. Whips and chains. You have a good whip for us? Shoddy flail. Oh, no, whips. Whips were in Black Silver as a weapon. An early weapon, if I recall correctly. While we're here, we'll take 29 days of food. Now I want the weapons store. Your spells. We don't need spells. Well, we do, but we're not going to buy more of them from here. Lacey's leather. Superb email. Apparently, I've also... I jinxed myself because we have not gotten the sapphire coin, and Allen's Town is the next place for us, which I think is... Where is it? I think the lake is here? Is this the lake? No, the museum's to the right. It is this way? This is where Thornberry is, Tim. Huh. My mind's trying to remember the layout of the world, and I don't remember where the lake is. Oh my goodness. It just occurs to me. The flail. I bet this is the weapon the sea swallow's weak to. I know it's weak to a weapon. It must be this one. Wow. One hit kill. We'll kill this too. It's in the way. Oh my... Scrabbler? Scrabbler. I remember what it's called. Man, I haven't seen this thing in a long time. I generally don't travel in the deserts or mountains very often in this game. I don't remember the name of that. My goodness. Slash nettles? 4 of them. Good thing we kept the club. Then we can just move away. But these creatures that are weak to weapons... generally give you lots of money. They did not give as much money as I thought they were going to give. By the way, this creature, I always assumed that it was on two legs. But it might be like a spitting plant, not something that walks around. No. At this point in the game, we don't really want to risk eating the flesh of things any longer. We don't need to. I feel like we're close to the lake. Thornberry is to the... Oh, Thornberry is north. I don't remember where it is. Grand Hollow's to the south and... Sorry, Grand Hollow. Grand Rapids is to the southwest of here. So it's not going to be there. I think it's here. Right. Does this stream lead to it? I think this is the lake we're seeing over there to the upper, to the northeast. Pixie? Sparkling new flail. Yeah, sure. Let's see what it actually was. It's good. It's a good flail. It's not sparkling new. Well, actually, it might be a sparkling good new flail. It's just not a fantastic manufacture. That's Allentown. I'm pretty sure. We have not yet been here. Allenville. Not Allenstown. And there's the castle. Up there, too. Looks like a little tower to me. I don't remember what any of these places are. I think this is a weapons store? No, discount spells. Kind of on the expensive side. Almost twice as expensive. Actually, more than twice as expensive as to what the spells are in Mazleton. A jail. We don't need to be there. We'll buy some food while we're here. Buy 40 days? Sure. Oh, sure. Well, I like to earn some coin. Grand Ledge. That's a bit awkward. I was never intending to go there again, only because of how out of the way it is, but now I have a reason, I suppose, to do so. We don't need a loan. I'm going to skip the gambling. We don't need to play flip-flop. This building here, I think, is a training building, right? This blue-roofed one? It is. This town also has some gravestones in it. Ah, look at that. That's pretty cool. I like that they added those little touches to the game. Ah, Allenville is a vault near their bank. Okay, we'll visit here last. We need to buy a raft while we're here if we want to reach the castle. And I also want to see what weapons and armor are for sale. Raft store, weapon store, armor store, I think are all here then. Yes, we need a raft. Slew and slay armor. What have you got for me? Fair double mail. Not better than what I have. I think I will sell our other superb ring mail. Let's sell it. We are wearing our double mail. Giant Mart. That doesn't sound like a great place to be. A good flail. We already have a good flail. Oh, interesting. We did buy this good flail for less than it cost to buy it from a merchant. It was $134, and it's like $2.07 was the cost of it there. Okay, let's visit the bank, store most of this money in case something really bad happens while we're inside the castle. And then do we do the castle now? Or next video? Let's just put $1,500 in the bank. let me see how long I've been... Oh, I don't like breaking up the recording when I'm using OBS Studio to do it, because it's a bit of a pain to put the pieces together. You can just do it. Wow! Wasting protecting us while we're on the shoreline. I forgot they can do that. Basically do that. It feels like they would follow me there, but it didn't follow me at all. We're starting a raft. Okay, why not do the castle now? This will be a longer episode, but we'll do it. Saving to disk, insert side 2. I think the castle requires us flipping disks to go into it as well. Thankfully, the castle's open to the public at all times, so we are allowed just to waltz into it. Yep. Those speaking. Those speaking we're looking around at while we're waiting for the castle to load. Not looking around. Where we are, I'm looking around the room. Like, yep, this is awkward. Oh, would it maybe help if I hit a key? Okay, there you go. Everyone's waiting on you, Tim. Yep, just waiting. I do like that the walls of the castle are also pink. It is a pink castle. So maybe it's a rose quartz? Must be what the type of rock or stone that the castle's made out of. Hello? Can I... Oh, I can hit the wrong key apparently. In a large castle. No other information available. Hello, guard. The guard ignores us. A nice little pond. Right there. And this is the head of a mounted creature of some sort. Looks like a blue lion. Blue lion head? Grappler head? Maybe these are dungeon monsters. I never ever tried to figure out what these creatures could actually be. Oh, that was like an alligator. That doesn't look like anything we've seen in the dungeons. Doesn't look like any of the creatures we've encountered in the above world either. Must have been the last of its kind. That's a chicken head. Haven't seen anything that could be either. Maybe that's what the windstalkers look like? Giant chickens? Well, we have a key. It opens something. Can we open this door? No. Can we use our key? Doesn't work there. Now, the castle's guards become hostile to you if you do one of 3 things. You open any chest, you attack a guard, you go upstairs. We will not be able to go upstairs yet. We need a special item in order to do that. And I don't think we get it here on the first floor. I think we get it someplace else. The caretaker gives it to us, the thing we need. Ooh, there'll be some Deathstalker faces. And I have no clue what this one is. A fish? That's a fish. It's mounted fish. What else should we do while we're here? So, I'm going to make a decision to go to where we need to go, as it were, before we, instead of exploring every inch of the castle. Now, over there, in the upper left hand, let's use the right direction, is the Enchantress, I think is who that, or Temptress? I think it's Enchantress. Might be Temptress. She has long black hair, and to me, it looks like she's wearing a dress of blue, but I think that's her body in the pool that she's in there. We will be speaking with her when we on our way out, but we need another key to access that area. There is a secret here, by the way. You guys see it? I know it's here. But I also know what to look for. It's up here. There are secret walls in the castle. You can tell where they are because there's only one white line on the wall, not two. I think one of the fortune tellers hints that there are secrets in the castle. Okay, so that's enough tourism. Let's go to the only place. Well, only place? Actually, yeah, that's correct. Let's go to the only place this key is used. A really out-of-the-way door. All the way back here in the castle. And I might take a break, viewer, to use the restroom before we get started on this. That's a bit awkward because it means I do have to cut the recording. Yeah, I'm going to have to. All right, viewer, hold on. I'll be right back. All right, viewer, I'm back. Let's check out this door. Oh, you have a better view of the Temptress, or whatever her title is, over there on the right-hand side, too. All right, let's do this. So, hold our iron key. Unlocks the door. No guard is hostile yet, to my knowledge. And this place is guarded. Well, unfortunately for them, we need to open some of these chests. So, let's go ahead and start fighting. We could open the chest and let them swing first, but well, I guess we'll do that. Let's open the chest and just show you. $450. And immediately attacked for doing so. Nice. 2 hits is enough to kill a castle guard. Wow. Good. Very good. Looks like they have about 40 hit points or so. And that is what we were here for. It occurs to me, I don't know if they mentioned, the caretaker mentioned that these were stolen, but we only have his word to go on for that. I mean, granted, he is leveling us up, but that doesn't necessarily mean he's telling us the truth. Maybe the castle rightfully had these objects. Like, they were, like, it's always been in their possession? It's not been something that, the museum ever had, and the museum wants them? Maybe we're not doing the work of the good guys here. Maybe... Uh-oh. Maybe we're the bad guys. Nice, and they only do 7 damage, so we should... Maybe 1 or 2 healing herbs will probably be what we use here. How much damage do our spells do, you were wondering, viewer? Well, let's give one a try. Let's see. Let's cast a few of our flames. So from this distance, which is about 6 spaces away, 12 damage. Not very impressive. What if we're right next to a guard? Oh, wow. 83. So, close range, our flames can one-hit a guard. Now, we could leave. We can leave with what we got. Fighting through all the guards to make our way to the exit. But as long as we're in trouble, we might as well take advantage of the situation. And open all the chests. I think in this game, and I know in Black Silver, the chests will occasionally refill themselves. Not every chest will, but some will over time. I don't think it's really worth the time invested to clear the castle again, to open up like 2 chests in it. But if you're desperate for money and don't want to get it any other way, I suppose you could do that. That's a lot of guards. I can probably handle them all, though. Let's use a flame here. Now this guard we can't swing at. If we fight and swing to the east, we miss. The same thing happens to our south. Guards have a little more training. They've been doing this all their lives, so they've learned how to attack diagonally. We cannot do so. But apparently they've been armed with great knives, because they don't do very much. Well, then again, our endurance training, as well as our great double mail, are helping us out here. I would prefer to fight them one at a time. Singly is what I was going to say. You did see some guards across the inner moat here. I think we can cast spells at them to clear them, but we can't cross that moat. So we're not going to get a... that means we're not really going to be exploring 100% of the castle. Until we have a means of doing that. Let's clear this guard as well. Viewer, is there any other people who have played through this game that you could recommend? Like another Let's Player who's done this? I would love to watch someone else play through the game and see if they do things differently than I have done throughout the years. I also like watching people play games that I am playing at the time. And assuming I'm not playing that game blind, I will often consume all of the content therein to see how someone has like let's say I'm playing System Shock 2. I watch someone's entire playthrough of it while I'm playing the game as well, or have it on in the background, so I can listen to them and hear how they've gone through the game, and any hints or tips they might have that I've never even considered before. Alright. Hello, miss. It's nice to see you. It's been a while. The Temptress. Cassandra the Temptress. Oh, that's a great name. You may visit my magical room only this once. My power can bring you different rewards. So, she will either give you 5,000 gold or improve your charm by 25 points, I think, or 20 points. Charm gives you more money, helps you sell goods for more money, allows you to make more money therein from the buyback shops, and reduces the costs of food? I don't know if it improves the buying cost of weapons or healing herbs, but I usually choose charm. I don't generally ever choose gold. 5,000 gold's nice, but, I mean, we can earn 5,000 gold by robbing a town or two if we really wanted 5,000 bucks without too much trouble. So I always take charm. I've always taken charm, and to that end, we're taking charm again. Only plus 15. Okay. You should know that there are many secret passageways. The entrance to one is between two flower gardens. Oh, okay. So she's the one who tells you about the secrets. I could have sworn the fortune tellers also mentioned it. Our charm is now 30. Next episode. Next episode, we'll obviously go back to Allensville, and we'll see if the weapons there are cheaper. Let's flame. One space away does 35 damage, which is still enough to kill a guard. So that means they probably have 35 hit points. I don't think guards have a random amount of them. I think they all have the same number of hit points. Let's deal with this guard to the north first. Guards will chase you throughout the entire castle. The moment you've aggroed one, you might as well turn around and deal with them. That's not necessarily true. You don't have to kill every single guard in the castle. And you can get them caught on things. They're not very intelligent. Some of them might get stuck on like an animal head and won't walk around to figure it out. Walk and figure it out. They won't be able to figure out how to walk around the obstacle in their way. But generally, I'll kill all the guards in the castle. At least on the floor that I'm exploring. Raiding. Looting? Looting. It took her time getting the money out of that one. Was worried there was a small bug or something there. Thought the game was going to lock. It's a very weird castle, don't you think? A bunch of these huge treasure chests just here in every single, like, dead end. It's a weird way to store treasure. I mean, it feels good to run around and loot the castle. Like, I suppose this is, you know, they're encouraging that type of behavior. Yes, clearly it's their fault as to why I'm looting all of these. If they didn't want any of this looted, they wouldn't put these boxes here. Giant chests. The bigger the chest, the more tempting it is. Yep. It's like real life, too. Hello. And yes, you can see the secret up there. We'll check that out after we loot the boxes. Are we actually going to be able to complete the ground floor without a single healing herb? Maybe. You want to search every single box. I think one of them has a coin, or I might be thinking. Oh no, Tim, you're thinking of the second floor. I'm pretty sure that's where the turquoise coin is located. Oh, too far. Oh, not able to even reach for chests diagonally. Only guards have the longest. Guess they're the long arms of the law, or they have such. Which is why they can attack diagonally, what have you. Guess they can open the treasure chest diagonally too, but we can't. We'll deal with those guards when they arrive in our face. Oh no! That's a sapphire coin! Is it always there? Oh no. Well, that means I know what I'm doing in the next episode, viewer. There is only one other exhibit that takes a sapphire coin, and that's the test. So we're going to be tested in the next one. I don't want to. I mean, you guys know by now. You probably watched me play through this game years ago in the past, but just in case you haven't, we'll talk about it in the next episode after we review the exhibit, because something's going to happen to us shortly after viewing that exhibit. I think the other coins, the ruby turquoise coins, are given to you or found. Are found in like a treasure chest, and a specific one, so you won't be offered them from the people in the world. The diamond coin is only acquired from someone in the above world. And I think you get multiples of them, but you tend to only get one and then use it immediately on the Pegasus. That will be the last exhibit. No, it's not. Not technically the last exhibit we examine. There'll be 2 others, but that's the last one before the very end sequence of the game that we'll be opening. 120 gold. Haven't used a single healing herb yet. Let's see if we can shake off this guard instead of having to kill this one. I'd be like, who put this wall here? Oh, good for him. He figured a way around it. Good luck getting us, sir. We're going to try to ditch you. Oh, look at that. There's some sort of special plant there. That, viewer, is a magic plant that has magic seeds. Ooh. These are guards that need killing. Oh, good for this guy. Survived 2 slings, not the 3rd. There's one more door left on the other side of the castle. There's a single treasure chest behind that door. And I think there's just money in it, like 2,500 bucks. Let's take some seeds. 5 seeds. These are seeds of invisibility. And if we use one of them, obviously, we'll become invisible. The guards will de-aggro. But when you open a chest or take a swing at something, you lose the invisibility. I don't think you lose it if you open a door. The guards, unfortunately for them, are rather weak on this level, apparently. Weaker than I remember them being. And we will not need to become invisible. We will just slaughter them. Unfortunately for them. This is a tulip. You find a tulip. I guess someone felt really guilty about taking it from that fountain and hid it there. I think we need a jade. Do we have to put the tulip back in the exhibit with a jade via a jade coin, or do we return it to the caretaker and he puts it back? I don't remember. We'll find out in the next episode. And I think, viewer, that just leaves a little more on the west side, including that one door I was talking about. We passed that door earlier. It was the one we tried to open but couldn't. I do like the moving tile here. It's kind of fancy. Which it does push you towards the river, so probably a few people have fallen in. I'm guessing that this place's insurance must be a little high, too, because of that. Tim. Pay attention. Yeah. We're going to get through this without using a healing herb. Only if we were to fall down below, like, 250 would I probably consider using one. And that's not going to happen. How about that? Not bad, Tim. Yeah, I wonder how many people decide to do the castle before the dungeon. Does a caretaker level you if you clear the castle first? I guess it could be a little handy because your charm would be improved, making things a little cheaper depending upon what you were buying. Assuming I'm correct about the cost of weaponry, like, not decreasing. That's the last door. So we will hold our healing herbs just in case we need to use one, but I don't think we will. This is the last chest on this floor of the castle, and I think it has like 2,500 bucks in it? No, half of that, 1,200. There is no option to just leave the castle, by the way. You do have to walk out when you walk in. And like towns, the castle remembers you if we were to just walk back in it again. So we need to let some time pass before we return, or we'll be attacked on sight or on entrance. I think that's the last guard we have to kill. We can just run out of the castle and avoid killing that one. Alright, not bad. Not bad. I guess we will go back to Allenville first. Heal up. And we'll start the next video inside the museum. I'll just cast a seek spell, save the game, and enter it. And I can do all that off screen before we start the next episode. Ooh, hit a button, Tim. Yeah, that wasn't bad at all. I remember it being a lot worse. Do the second floor guards have more hit points to do more damage than the first floor guards in this game? I don't remember. Oh, great, a chance to test this out. So we have a great flail equipped. Ooh. Yes, I'm pretty sure they are weak to flail. Yeah, 43 damage. Yeah, they're weak to this. We can test this now by going back to a different weapon. Yes! See that? Only 7 damage. Creatures, once again, that are weak to certain weaponry are super resistant to other weaponry. Ooh, decent amount of money for that. 172. Was there a healer in Allenville? I don't remember. I think there was. Oh. I don't remember if there was a healer in Allenville. I think there was. I think this was it. No, no, that's a jail. No, there isn't a healer here, Tim. Oh, that's a bit awkward. Okay, then how about this, viewer? So, we'll check the weapon and armor store. I will, off screen, I'm going to go to Grand Ledge, because I think that place has a healer. We'll heal, and then I'll head over to the museum, and I'll do that stuff off screen. Ooh, they lost weapons at Giant Mark. I guess someone must be having supply issues. Fair double mail. We don't need that either. Okay. Well, viewers, that will do it for us then. Thank you guys for watching. And hopefully I will see you guys in the next one. Take care, everyone.